Hey guys, I'm back again. I'm so sorry that this took so long to record. It's just been really hectic. And to be honest with you, the other day I did actually record the second part to this reading. But when I played back the video, for some reason it picked up nothing, and I think it's because I changed a setting in my phone, and it basically picked up nothing. So that video was worthless. Otherwise, I could have had a video uploaded about 3 days ago. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna head right back into the book again because I'm actually really enjoying this book so far. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I think it was recommended to me by my cousin a year ago, almost, maybe. Yeah, anyways, I saw it on TikTok as well, and I just thought, I have to get this book. And I'm trying to get into reading again. I started another book which I probably will read through. It's called The Memory Police. If anybody has read it, if you do want me to read that, just please let me know, and I won't start from the beginning again. I'll just pick up, actually. Yeah, I'll start from the beginning if people do want me to read that one, but I'm going to get through this one first. Hopefully I can read the entire book and kind of document that on with these videos, but we'll see. Yeah, so 5-second move at a time. I forced myself to put one foot in front of the other and slowly step back into my life. I won't lie to you, it wasn't easy. The next couple of years were among the hardest of my life. It's not easy to claw your way out of debt or face the painful issues in your marriage. It's not easy to quiet the anxiety or push through the self-doubt. It's hard to update your resume and look for a job when you question the value you bring. It's a grind to force yourself to get back in shape and create healthy habits after you've let yourself go. That is so true. And it's definitely not glamorous to work all day, then come home, take care of 3 kids, spend a few minutes with my husband, and then stay up late every night, trying to figure out ways I can make more money. But that's what I did. The 5-second rule taught me that action is the answer. Thinking about your problems will never solve them. That's so real. I hope you guys don't mind adding my little commentary here and there. This is the first time I'm reading it as well, so yeah. Waiting around to feel like doing something means you'll never do it. It taught me that no one is coming to save you. You must save yourself from yourself. You have to force yourself to make little moves forward all day, every day, especially when you don't feel like it. Using 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I pushed through the excuses, the anxiety, the overwhelm, and the fear, and step by step, day by day, week by week, I slowly took the actions that put my life and career back on track. My husband started using it to push himself to face the issues in his business head on, and it works for him too. But it would be another 3 years before I told anyone else about the 5-second rule. I had been reluctant to share it with anyone because, first, I didn't know why it worked, and second, I didn't feel like I was in a position to give anybody advice. But that all changed one fateful day when an old roommate recommended me as the perfect person to give advice on career change at a small event. I suppose she thought of me because I had changed my career so many times, even I had lost count. The event offered to fly me and my husband to San Francisco and put us up in a hotel. When you're struggling financially, that sounds like a free vacation. So I said yes. That's so real. This was the first time I had ever given a speech on a stage at an event. The only public speaking class I had ever taken was in high school, and as soon as I boarded the plane, that's when the panic started to sink in. What on earth have I gotten myself into? When I walked on stage and saw 700 people in the audience staring back at me, my mind went blank and I could feel my chest and neck turning red. Oh God, I hate public speaking. I hate speaking. Even if it's in front of 4 people, I hate that. Oh God, that's literally one of my worst nightmares. Anyways, I then proceeded to have a 21-minute long anxiety attack on stage. About 19 minutes in, I forgot how to end my talk on career change, so I blurted out the 5-second rule and how I use it, because I couldn't think of anything else to say. I must have blacked out because I couldn't think of, because I don't remember the part where I gave everyone in the audience my email address. And as I walked off that stage, I thought that was the worst experience of my life. Thank God it's over. It turns out that small event was one of the first TEDx conferences ever held. Wow. They filmed it and a year later posted the video online. Not only did it go viral, it's become one of the most watched TEDx talks of all time. The 5-second rule and its 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown spread by word of mouth around the world. As it spread, people started to write to me at that email address, sharing stories about how the rule was changing their lives. I was so moved by people's stories that I would sit up late at night after I had put our 3 kids to bed, answering their emails one by one. When I had been drowning in my problems, I felt like I was the only one who had trouble doing the things that I needed to do. It's not true. We all struggle with motivation. It's a universal problem, and the 5-second rule seems to be a solution that not only works for me, but also works for people all over the world. The stories were amazing. People had used 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to push through fear, procrastination, and excuses to change jobs, lose £100, and get sober, launch and sell businesses, improve their health and marriages. The medical and clinical uses blew me away. Doctors and psychologists were using it to treat PTSD, OCD, and depression. Oh wow. Even as I'm writing this introduction, we have heard from over 1,000 people who have used the 5-second rule to stop themselves from attempting suicide and to ask for help. Oh my god, that's amazing. As that TEDx talk became more and more popular online, I started getting invited to speak at other small events. I remember being asked to talk to a group of realtors at a bar. It was embarrassing standing there with a beer in my hand, trying to talk over the music and people gabbing in the next room. But I survived. I spoke in church basements, a high school classroom, then a friend's brown bag lunch at work, and it just grew from there. I would break out in hives as I held the microphone and I wasn't getting paid. But the more I talked about the rule and saw how powerful it was for everyone who tried it, the more I became obsessed with understanding why such a simple hack could lead to such profound results. So I put my lawyer hat on and started researching habits, human behavior, and the science of motivation. I needed to make a case. Why does counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 work? I gathered evidence from the experiences of ordinary people who had been using it. I found compelling precedent from the accounts of therapists, addiction specialists, and medical doctors who had begun recommending it to their patients, and all the evidence pointed to a simple explanation. Small, consistent action changes everything. I've got to stop there, guys. I'm so sorry. I know it took so long to get another video out. And I was hoping this one would be longer, but it is really, really late. And I have work tomorrow, and yeah, thank you for anyone that listens or checks in on the video. Thank you for anyone that has shown their support. It genuinely makes me excited to kind of think about when I'll be able to kind of record the next video and kind of post it. So yeah, thank you again. I really appreciate all of you. Yeah, I will definitely try to fit in another read through of the book sooner rather than later.